a lot of mid idol or mid Nyx assassins today, so we might see it again. We might see it again. But Insidious Gaming, it's their chance to pick up something first. Is it gonna be that Lina, or do they want to secure a mid hero? I mean, if they pick up a mid hero, there's a chance, of course, that Lina is gonna get banned out. But next to the Lina, there's a Leshrac or a Jakiro that kind of do the same thing, just have less burst damage.
Reserve time.
It really depends on if they are okay with just having something else next to the Lina. Or if they want to have a jungle hero still. I mean, we still have a Chen and Enchantress in the pool. Well, they go for the Jakiro straight away. So no Lina ban needed. Jakiro is the one to go for. Jakiro is the one to follow up on that disruption. So it's more safe than it was before, more of a safe lane than the Lina would be. Ice Path is considered to be one of those that are safe than sorry abilities. I mean, if you're gonna have an aggressive, safe lane, then having a Jakiro or even a Earthshaker is one of the most defensive heroes that you can think of. The Gyrocopter gets picked up for the first time today. We're gonna see him played as a carry, I would believe. And he already has a nice tri-lane with him, with a Visage, Nyx Assassin, and a Gyrocopter that could actually be an aggressive tri-lane, though up against the Jakiro and a Shadow Demon support, it's not that easy. It should at least be possible to shut down a Lifestealer's farm, but getting kills is a different. It's a different thing. I don't think they can get kills. But maybe shutting down Lifestealer is enough for them. I mean, they are gonna get some farm on the Gyrocopter. They're not gonna get as much experience on him, but maybe they're okay with that. Weaver is gonna be getting free farm on the bottom lane if he is actually doing that. Weaver up against Darkseer is not entirely free farm, and Darkseer will definitely get some nice farm as well, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. But they're taking their time. They're up for banning first, though. Mid laners. Windrunner is the one to get banned out. We saw the Windrunner mid laning earlier. Storm is the other one. We still have a Puck in the pool. We have not seen the Puck today, I think. So, I don't know why people are ignoring Puck here. It's still a very strong mid laner. We still have a Dragon Knight in the pool as well, if they want to go for something like that. Meow. Yeah. So, still a lot of options here.
10 seconds remaining.
Sorry for cat sounds. He's very
5 seconds remaining.
demanding. Then it's a male cat, so what do you expect? He used to be male cat. Anyways. More reserve time. Because teams have that, I mean, that's fair. Come on, Insidious Gaming, you can do it. Dragon Knight, there we go. Now we still have the Puck, we still have the possibility that Nyx Assassin or Gyrocopter or Weaver is mid, so Insidious Idol definitely have a bit of leeway there in terms of flexibility. A lot more flexibility than Insidious Gaming has, to be fair. And as to the question in the chat, he has been played as Gyrocopter has been played as support by different teams. I have to say I'm not a fan of it, but it's been done before. Sorry for cat sounds.
Reserve time.
Reserve time. Now, well, there is still 90 or 50 seconds left in the bonus time of Insidious Idol. Just need that one hero to complete their lineup. And we'll see what they go for. Come on. Whoa, I was so not expecting that one. I love it though.
Team pick.
I like Slarks. Awesome. So, the thing that Slarks brings to a team like this, and with lineup wise, I mean, he is supposed to be the one to beat a mid game. Dominate mid. He should be able to win against Dragonite, at least in terms of last hits. Might not be able to kill her, but yeah, I like it. Okay, cat. Okay, that was all the attention for now. To move my mouse. Yeah. So, Insidious Gaming will be on the dire side for this game. We've got Ninja Boogie once again on the Life Stealer. Kyo once again on the Shadow Demon. And it will be Rave Blue this time on the Darkseer on the off lane. And then we got El Smurth on the Jakiro, will be supporting on the top lane. And Shibix will play the Dragonite here on the mid lane most likely, where he'll rotate to. He picked up the bottle first, got himself some nice pulling there with a Self and also Tangos, and of course he's looking to win up against, or at least stay alive up against the Slug, maybe even win. Who knows how the pounds are gonna be. Diego, don't throw stuff on the floor. So, on the side of Insidious Idol,
30 seconds
we
to
have got C, or Insidious C, playing the Weaver. We've got the person whose name I cannot pronounce playing the Nyx Assassin. Residence of Faith is now not on the Nyx Assassin, but he is on the Visage this game. The more micro-heavy players do that normally. We've got Slark, played by Sox. And then on the bottom lane we've got one hero left. It is the Gyrocopter, who will be played by Sol Panda Salah. And he is actually playing on a solo lane right now. It looks like we're going to have an aggressive tri lane with the Weaver there. And the two supports on the side of Insidious Idol. And yes, we've got two teams that are called Insidious something. I'm not sure if Insidious Idol is actually the idols of Insidious Gaming. And I don't think we'll ever find out. And let's see who will take this tri-lane versus tri-lane. I have to say though, like I said during the draft already, that I wasn't expecting... well, the only reason why they would try to go for an aggressive tri-lane is just to shut down the farm of the Lifestealer. Which could work out for sure. But... they can't really get kills here. You've got an Ice Path, you've got a Disruption. It should be okay, at least for people to stay alive here. It really depends on how much aggression they're actually going to get and how much mistakes Insidious Gaming is going to put in their positioning. In the meantime, the mid lane will be volatile, quite volatile actually. I'm thinking like neither of these should in theory die, but that's why both can actually die, because both of course want to win that lane rather than make it into a wash. The pounce actually happens. Shivix might be in some trouble here. Just harassment for now though. With the Essence shift, it's gonna be quite tough for the Dragonite here, but like I said, he should be living. It is 2 last hits so far for the Dragonite though, with Sock sitting on 2 as well, so both prioritizing harassment a little bit before anything else. In the meantime, on the bottom lane with Rave Blue will get a ton of last hits, because in theory, he should not lose any last hits. He should get all of them, because he is tower skipping those creeps. And on top of that, he should actually get more than just all of them, because he can actually also pull creep camps with camps, so can actually get more than just the last hits on the lane. Will be something to look out for. Also, something to look out for is the first blood. Yes. In theory, it's gonna be in the mid lane or on the top lane, because bottom lane, Gyrocopter only gets a first blood if something really stupid is being done by Rave Blue, and Rave Blue is only gonna get first blood if he's gonna try and dive the tier 1 tower, which for now he is not going to do yet. Shivix might be the first blood because he will get pounced upon and then he'll die. Or he'll get the first blood because he got pounced upon, he doesn't die because he is Dragonite after all with Dragon Blood, and then he's able to turn it around with a Breath of Fire, and he actually has an Illusion Rune as well, so not that bad. Or we have someone that dies on the top lane, be that for someone to get caught out by the combination that Insidious Idol has. Of course, you have got the Impale, you've got the Shakushi to go through, and then a Grave Chill and a Soul Assumption. A lot of burst damage there in that Soul Assumption for sure. And of course the Grave Chill allowing for more right clicks to go through, so more Soul Assumption charges as well. So, that's going to be a very powerful combination for the aggressive tri lane, but if someone goes on someone, here. If Insidious Idol goes on Insidious Gaming, you've got yourself a disruption and an ice path to try and at least stop things in its path. And if Insidious Idol is in the wrong position, they're gonna get initiated upon and they're gonna get open wounded. Of course, Shadow Demon counting. Oh, there goes a Dragon Knight getting pounced upon. Lands a Dragon Tail straight off, living through it. But yeah, pretty interesting lanes here. I like it. I like it a lot, actually. It looks like we might see Insidious Gaming going for something here. I mean, the reason why they're here on this trial lane is to shut the Lifestealer down. So far, he's got 14 last hits, with 9 only going the way of the Weaver. I mean, he's not getting as many last hits as the Gyrocopter's getting, obviously. But he's not getting shot down, by any means. Of course, Gyrocopter, he's getting a lot of last hits. He's 18-0, but he's actually missing quite a bit under his tower by the looks of it. And that's, of course, one of the downsides. Missing those last hits under the tower. We've got Darkseer rotating back towards his fountain. Gets himself some boots and making sure that he doesn't occupy the courier for that mid lane. Because, again, they run 2 bottles. And with the courier change that it goes super slow with an empty bottle in it, it's not really ideal to actually have it bottle crow all the way to the bottom lane while your Dragonite in mid needs it more, because this Dragonite is definitely in need of those bottles, full bottles that is. Of course he can get them with runes as well, but because of the pounce of the Slug actually has a bit of an edge in terms of getting towards the rune, that is. Oh, there goes an ice path, up on 2. Still slow up on the Jakiro. Dual Breath going there as well. Smurf already backs off. Still gets chased down by Insidious Sea. He might be able to get the first blood here, but Visage already goes down. That's the first one. Disruption coming in. Holding on to the Weaver. And that's going to be the Jakiro staying alive. And the Visage, who actually tried to still chase that Jakiro, he is the one to go down. The gold gets split, which is a bit of a shame, but at least it makes sure, like, this aggressive tri lane on the side of Insidious Idol not really doing all too well. In the meantime, the Gyrocopter might be able to get something here. He's got face boots, normal boots only for Rave Blue. Homo Missile will come in as well. There is a Flak Cannon again, or yeah, Flak Cannon up again on the, oh, nice vacuum though! Nice vacuum! That's not going to be turning into a kill. Shadow Demon is the one to go down on the top lane. Mid lane, no kill just yet. Shadow Demon got killed off by this Weaver. So at least Insidious Idol takes something in return. But action all over. Gold grab going the way of Insidious Gaming though. I almost wanted to stop that sentence with going the way of Insidious. That would make no sense whatsoever. But Insidious Gaming is doing best on the gold. They are having, of course, the Darkseer that is doing very well. In terms of net worth, he is not ahead though. It is a Dragonite and a... oh, sorry, he is ahead. Never mind. Dragonite and Darkseer keeping themselves on par. Dragonite actually doing very well in the mid lane. 29 for 7. I mean, Slarker's not doing bad. He's 25 for 0, but 0 denies, 7 denies up on Shibix. That means that he's slightly ahead in terms of experience, or should be. But considering the levels, we actually have got the Dragonite slightly behind on that one. More rotations coming off from the Dragonite, mostly for his bottle, then I guess to just make sure that the Slark doesn't pounce towards the courier and tries to kill it off. There's a pounce. He could actually go into a Shadow Dance right now. He actually has a Nyx Assassin around with him as well. One Impale might have been able to get something, but Slark taking a lot of harassment. And Shibix having a full bottle once again, not gonna be ideal to go in on. But yeah, 3 are in the top 4 for Insidious Gaming in terms of net worth. Gyrocopter doing, of course, very well on this bottom lane. We've got also Slark not doing too bad, but slightly losing. And we've got ourselves, obviously, the Weaver that is not really doing too much here on this top lane. Well, I say not doing too much, but he's still got 23 for 5 last hits. I mean, he's not completely helpless, he's just not winning the top lane. And in terms of supports, the supports of Insidious Gaming are obviously ahead, because that is, you know, how aggressive tri lanes work, as we have got the Gyrocopter dying on the bottom lane. Rave Blue taking a lot of harassment from that tower, but doesn't go down from it. But if you have you're having an aggressive trial lane, you're not getting kills, you're sacrificing experience for that to your supports, because your enemy supports are getting experience and gold inside a jungle by stacking and pulling, and that's something that you can't do if you're Insidious Gaming. Ninja Boogie actually being left alone a little bit right now. Still, they don't go on it though.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Tier 1 bottom goes down. Darkseer, of course, being completely abandoned there. Anyway, hey, they changed this. Awesome. Looks kind of cool. Didn't notice that yet until now. My bad. Anyway, Gyrocopter goes back bottom. At the moment, by the way, I mean, one of the results of having on the farm supports is no wards on the map. Okay, he just made it in my point mood. But there is only one ward on the map. He's got one in his inventory as well. But for example, this Gyrocopter is not farming secure. He would probably want to have a ward like around here, or at least the entrance to the jungle, like one of the two places, so that, or maybe even just, you know, around here, just to know when if something is coming for him. But at the moment he is completely blind, and he'll just have to make do. 4 heroes on the top lane. Slark rotating in top doesn't do anything, or isn't able to do anything. And of course part of that is because there are wards up for the Dire team. They know what's coming. They know what they can expect. And they're not going to let themselves get caught out. We actually have got a rotation. Dragonite going top, TPing from the Radiant jungle. He's still invisible. He's got the dragon form, and with that, of course, the long range dragon tail. But look at how safe Insidious is. Insidious Idol, or Insidious Sea, either way. iSg already gone. Waiting for the ghost signal, waiting for a kill potential. Slark in the meantime, free farming middle, so Insidious Idol knows that there is indeed a Dragonite missing from the map, and Dragonite actually rotates himself back towards that middle lane. We'll be up against the Slark in no time. And Ninja Boogie continues farming like nothing ever happened, like he was never trying to get a kill there. Ninja Boogie, who's second highest on net worth. I mean, right now it's not just a little bit of gold difference anymore, but of course that's also courtesy of the tower. In comes the courier. It's a really big courier, by the way. But, oh well. I like this. Still has 1 charge in his bottle left. At some point the question is, like, do you want to have 3 stacks in your bottle again, 3 charges in your bottle again faster? Or do you want to have the extra charge right now? Impale comes out, in comes an Ice Path, though, Spike Carapace still upon Smurf, no follow-up. Comes out. Apart from Wraithblue coming in here. Oh, with a vacuum, and that's a kill! Wraithblue making it happen. In comes the Open Moon, Stocks with the Haste Rune. Will be able to get himself out of that place. Looking for the next one. Also Weaver able to get himself out of there with the Shikushi. Nice kill going the way of the Darkseer, making his rotation worth it. And he now has a mechanism ready as well. So that means maybe Insidious Gaming is going to attempt to go for team fights as Shibix gets himself pounced upon. He's able to return the harassment though. No Shadow Dance still for Socks. I mean, it has a very, 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 very short cooldown, so you would expect maybe some form of usage of spells, but no. There goes another pounce. Now he goes into Shadow Dance. Thank you. There's still Dragon Tail up on Shibix. He lands it up on the Nyx Assassin, so there's not going to be an impale. Still the pounce is there, and that's going to be a kill for Socks. That's the one that he was hoping for. That's his first kill of the game. 12 minutes in. In the meantime, on the top lane, there's 4 people. 3, I can't count. There's 3 people. 4, never mind. I could count. Harassing the tier 1 tower. Ice Path, gonna make sure nobody chases. In comes the Gyrocopter though for the first time. Rage, Open Wounds, up on the Gyrocopter. He can't get it though. Realizes that and backs off. He's out of rage again. Needs to wait. Still gets the Visage and now runs himself out. Cooldown gonna get whiffed. Weaver backing himself off. Are they still gonna try and do something? The Ice Path would need to be perfect for them to try something. The push still continues a little bit, and they want to try and find something. Disruption will be there. Soulcatcher as well. Nyx Assassin with the Vendetta from the sidelines, looking for a target. They first get the Weaver though. Infest out being used for that one, and Shadow Demon takes a ton of harassment. Will end up going down by the Slark who came in later, and we'll get a Slark himself will be visible. Do a breath. Now he's invisible. Now he'll be getting himself some HPs up. Oh, pounce. They see him. They see him. Ice Path. Hits. Lifestealer from the side, that's a kill. Nicely done for sure. 3 to 6 is the kill score. They don't get anything done on the tier 2 tower on the top lane, but they do get the tier 1 mid. This means all tier 1s on the side of Insidious Idol are now down. We have the gold graph going towards a 7k in favor of Insidious Gaming. 3k experience in favor of Insidious Gaming. I mean, in theory, it's not really that much, but if you look at the levels, one thing that is, of course, very important to note is that Visage is not yet level 6. And we only have the Nyx Assassin just getting level 6 a moment ago. That's why he used his Vendetta. He almost... Well, he helped with the kill the Shadow Demon, actually. That's okay. But yeah, this is not a very happy Visage. Half of Visage as a hero is the fact that he can have familiars. And he doesn't have them yet, 13 minutes into the game. I mean, it's not the biggest disaster, but considering everybody else at level 6, you kind of want your ultimate as well. Ninja Boogie, gonna get aggressed upon. Shocks, gets open wounds, goes into Shadowland Dance. There is a sentry up, and if he walks more forward, then maybe Ninja Boogie will go, but now he has to back off. Gets himself impaled, doesn't have a range, does have stick charges, but oh, Armlet toggling for his life right now. He runs, he infests. He lives. Infest out. Mechanism gets used after Armlet toggle on and off, and that will be Ninja Boogie safe. He TP's home, and he will be just fine. Close. But again, Insidious Idol having a rotation that did not work out for them. Same thing goes here. Again, Slark tries to go for something, but can't get it done. Again. Still have this gyrocopter sitting on the drums and the boots. Drums and face boots. It is the early game fighting item, but he hasn't really been able to find the fight, really. Doesn't have anything in the courier. This is just all he has. Shadowblade now up on... Oh, nice Ice Path. It doesn't hit, though. So I guess it's not that nice. Still Shibix with the haste rune. He has got the dragon form. He's also got a dragon tail. We'll end up landing it in the cooldown. Doesn't matter. It's slightly out of the cooldown again. Shibix, Rocket Barrage. That hurts! Dual Breath going through. Still in comes the Ice Path. This time it does hit, and there's the kill. Going the way of the Jakiro. Shibix getting away in time. Gets himself an early charge courtesy of the Shadow Demon. And that is going to make sure that the Gyrocopter gets continuously shut down. He is the one that was highest on net worth on the side of Insidious Idol. Insidious Idol, they've got themselves 3 cores, right? Slark, who's supposed to be making it mid-game. Gyrocopter and Weaver, who are supposed to be making it late game. And right now, their Gyrocopter is not going to be... Well, actually, let's just put it this way. The late game of the Gyrocopter is delayed quite heavily. Weaver, same story. But that is something that Insidious Idol already were expecting, because they put him on these suicide lanes, so it was a risk they were willing to take. And they've got a Slark that was supposed to be owning mid-game, and even though he only died once, and he has got 2 kills, I mean, he's got 2 of the 3 kills, he's not really dominating the way that Slarks can. Actually, he will go down here again. That's gonna be the second time that he died. It's gonna be the first kill the Dragon Knight has for himself, solo kill for him, so that's a bunch of experience going his way. Level 11 up on 2 of Insidious Gaming's heroes. And only 1 on the side of Insidious Idol. There is level 10 though, on the Gyrocopter, but only barely. Gold graph, yeah, we saw that already, so that's that. In the meantime, bottom lane, Lifestealer ends up getting a kill on the Gyrocopter again. Demonic Purge helping out for that one. And this Gyrocopter is far from getting anything. Ice Path hits up on the Nyx Assassin. There's the open wounds as well. And that's a kill. Ninja Boogie is kind of painful at the moment, and the Nyx Assassin still had Spike Carapace on cooldown, so yeah, that's gonna be that. In the meantime, there is maybe Weaver trying to get himself a kill upon the Wraith Blue, but he surges himself away to the high ground, trying to chase down the Dragon Tail, trying to chase down the Visage, successfully so. Visage will end up going down, but Wraith Blue in a lot of trouble now as well. Has got another surge, tries to run. There is a Dark Pact though, and that will get a kill. Shibix looking for vision, finds it again. Shibix with an Iron Shell, is he gonna get it? No, he's gonna get a double kill to Shocks if he's not careful. That's a double kill to the Slark that you tried so hard to shut down. And that is something that Slark so needs. If Slark gets ahead, he'll get ahead real fast. And he is gonna be one of those heroes that you're gonna have to really watch out for, because you'll die no matter who you are on the map. Of course, he is still kind of behind, but he is now starting to get back into the game again with these skills. He's going for BKB. In the meantime, on the mid lane, we have got a disruption. But I think Shadow Demon is still quite... But no, not yet though. 6 charges earned there as well. And Soul Assumption will not kill him off. Oh, he's getting blocked by Smurf. There's a slow, nice Ice Path helping out. Kyo still alive. Gonna get his normal movement speed up again. And that is Kyo safe. Is he gonna get Surge? No, not even needed. Shadow Demon lives. That is surprising, but brilliant. Insidious Idols. Not really getting even a support there. The Shadow Demon has been the victim twice already. I mean, we have got 5 kills on the side of Insidious Idols, and 2 of those are on the Shadow Demon. Shadow Demon, because he didn't die, was able to have enough gold to buy himself a Gem of True Sight. Well, I say himself, but he's probably not going to be the one to walk around with it. Here comes an Ice Path, hits as well. The Centaur